Are you a Muslim, sir? Please come here. Does this coin look like an Islamic coin to you? So it doesn't look like an Islamic coin, does it?
Islam can be anyone. Islam can be a Farsi, can be Arab, can be Indian, can be anyone.
No. I'm asking you a particular question.
There's no such thing.
Does this coin?
Islamic coin? You tell me.
Does this coin look Islamic to you?
It is Farsi.
What's that?
Farsi. This is Persian. Persian.
Ah, this is Persian. Do you like that head in an Islamic coin?
Sorry?
Would you like that face on an Islamic coin?
Anyone can put it. What wrong? You tell me what wrong.
No, I'm asking you a simple question. Would you like that face in an Islamic coin?
Oh, now it's the 21st century, so we won't be using this coin.
What is your name, sir?
Mohammed. Oh, what's your name?
Arul.
Arul.
Good to see you, Mohammed.
Okay, good to see you.
Where are you
Mr.
from?
Arul.
Indonesia?
Sorry?
Where are you from?
No, I'm from Malaysia.
Malaysia. Now, Mohammed from Malaysia, I'm asking you a very particular question.
Okay.
If you now let's this is a thought experiment, okay? Just for a moment assume that you are in charge of an Islamic emirate, yeah?
Okay.
A caliphate of some sort. You are in charge. You have the authority to decide.
Okay.
We'll
play with your theory, okay?
Yeah, that's our thought experiment. Now, in that context, if you were to decide to mint coins, would you like that for an Islamic coin?
I have my own preference.
No, but would you like that for an Islamic coin?
I have my own preference.
But would you like this?
When I say I have my own preference,
Yeah.
it means I'm not going to choose this. I choose my own coin.
Why would you not choose this?
My face is not in it.
Your face is in it. Like your face. So you would like your face?
I don't understand your argument. What are you trying to do here?
There's no argument so far. There's only questions so far. Would you like that face to be in an Islamic coin?
Not in my Emirates. I have my own Emirates, so it's my face.
So, in your face. Okay. If you have your own face, and take that up before.
No, I'll put Allah and Muhammad.
The study of early Islamic coinage opens an important window into how the religion gradually formed its identity. In the 7th century, after the death of Muhammad, Muslim rulers began using coins not only as instruments of trade, but also as tools of propaganda. Through these coins, they announced who held authority and what beliefs defined the community. What is striking, however, is that the earliest Islamic coins did not yet display Islam in the classical form we recognize today. Some coins from the reign of Abd al-Malik ibn Marwan still carried designs heavily influenced by Byzantine and Persian traditions. There are coins that show rulers holding a cross, or Christian symbols only partially altered. Others even retain images of human figures or fire altars, iconography inherited from Byzantium and Sassanian Persia, which later Islamic tradition would regard as dangerously close to idols. The religious inscriptions on these coins, too, were often ambiguous, lacking the clear Islamic formula of the Shahada. This reveals that the identity of Islam at that stage was still in transition. It was only after the great coinage reform at the end of the 7th century that Islamic coins began to display a decisive theological statement, La ilaha illa Allah, there is no God but God. Christian and Zoroastrian symbols were erased, and Arabic script took center stage as the marker of a new identity. The consistency later claimed by Islamic tradition, that the religion was perfect and complete from the very beginning, does not align with this material evidence. For scholars, these coins provide undeniable proof that early Islam underwent a process of development that cannot be ignored. If an official caliph issued coins that still bore non-Islamic symbols, then one of two conclusions must be drawn. Either the religion practiced at that time was different from the Islam we know today, or the ruler himself was acting in ways inconsistent with later orthodoxy. From the perspective of religious history, this fact is deeply significant. It shows that religion, like political power, is forged through struggle and transformation. A small piece of metal thus carries immense weight. It demonstrates that the claim of Islam's timeless perfection and consistency must be re-examined, for history engraved in coinage tells a very different story.
Nice. Why would you put only Allah and Muhammad?
No, because...
only Allah and Muhammad, or all of these and Allah and Muhammad? Would you put only Allah and Muhammad, or would you put all of these and on top of these Allah and Muhammad?
I can do that as well.
But what would your preference be?
I think...
misleading.
Forget about the
You see here, look at the behind there.
You don't
Yeah.
have the
Right?
Quran in
Well, what does it say?
No, you say, you tell me.
No, you tell me what does it say. You are with the book, you tell me what it says.
You tell me.
It says Allah.
Well, it's say here. Look at these pictures. Then look at the characters.
Okay.
Look at the
I don't think
things.
there's anything wrong with the calligraphy. That's the art.
That's not calligraphy. That's not writing. Can you see? That's not calligraphy.
Okay, so I don't get
This
it. Okay,
this head, this there.
There's the Persian throne. There's the Persian, what I call it, mahkota, the throne, right? That's the crown.
So you know, in I think in 2015 or so,
Okay.
when ISIS was in power in the Islamic, what they called Islamic Caliphate.
Okay.
Yeah. Did
Not
you?
my caliphate.
No, not your caliphate. Not your caliphate. You come from Malaysia. Not. I'm talking about ISIS, Islamic Caliphate. Do you remember the fact that they went around destroying archaeological artifacts in museums?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember them going around destroying monuments, quote unquote, monuments of Shia Muslims?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know roughly why they did those things?
Because for them, they don't believe in Shiaism. They believe in Sunnism.
And so why in particular, why did they destroy those things?
Because
What was the offense?
because Shia has been is kufar, bid'ah. It's not true. Because they are
No, in
their
this-
belief is Sunni. Right, we are Sunnis. We don't agree with the Shia.
Yeah,
right?
that's fine.
On
But
the,
why
on the
did you have
fundamental
to-
basis is not right.
But why did they have to destroy archaeological artifacts?
That is on them.
If you disagree with it, you must destroy it.
No.
So why destroy
Then
it?
why in Malaysia?
I'm asking you a
I'm
question.
Okay.
I'm asking you a
Okay.
question.
What is the question?
Just ask it.
Yeah. Say again. What is it?
So
Okay, let's
Okay. Wait.
if something you disagree with it,
Okay.
do you have to, so is there an Islamic justification that justifies ISIS actions in blowing up the
ISIS actions were not Islamic. It was condemned by the ulama around the world.
That's fine.
Do you not know
No.
that? It was condemned by the ulama around the world.
Muhammad. So
What ISIS did was
Muhammad.
condemned by the ulama.
I didn't
by the
ask
Muslims.
you.
No, Neil,
I didn't-
So it's not
Neil,
Islamic.
Watch this, watch this.
Neil,
I didn't ask you.
you're not
who
going to
condemned
lead him
ISIS
to
actions.
anything meaningful now.
Right. Think of the question and answer.
No, you asked about
answer
if
the-
it was
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Islamic
whoa.
justification
Listen.
on what
listen,
ISIS did.
Listen, I'm here.
Okay,
I'm here.
okay.
No need to project. I
Okay,
can say it again.
okay.
Right. I'll ask you again. Listen to the question. Is there an Islamic justification for the actions ISIS took in breaking up and destroying this kind of imagery?
That is their own justification.
Is there an Islamic one?
No.
So
ISIS don't follow
no,
true
that's
Islam.
not the way to ask me.
Meaning,
Well, I'll ask some other way. Ask some other way now.
I'm not finished with my answer.
Okay, go on.
When you talk about ISIS and you say whether there was an Islamic justification, you're looking at it at these extremists. They don't even know about this religion. So whatever justification they do is not Islamic. For instance, I
Surely
tell
you should ask them that.
Sorry, what?
Surely you should ask them that question.
Why should I ask them? Am I
Because
ISIS? Are you
because
saying I'm a
they're the ones-
terrorist?
He's not responsible for the ISIS.
So this is
Can you
this
protest?
is
Cool.
Sorry?
Right. Surely you should ask ISIS. It's not calling you ISIS, is it? It's not the same thing,
so
is it?
I don't agree with
If they're
ISIS.
not the same. Right.
97
So I said.
Based on reports,
I said to you.
97%. Okay, what is it that you said to
I
me?
said to you. Shouldn't you ask ISIS this question? And then you said to me, "Are you calling me ISIS?"
Are you?
Okay, Neil, Neil, you need to be-
What's
please,
your
please.
thought? Wait.
You've not.
In the early history of Islam, coins played a role far greater than simple instruments of trade. They became political and religious tools, carrying messages of identity, legitimacy, and authority. When the Islamic Caliphate took control of Byzantine and Persian lands, it inherited their monetary systems. Yet the coins in circulation still bore unmistakably non-Islamic imagery. Byzantine emperors holding crosses, Sassanian kings beside fire altars, and other symbols rooted in foreign traditions. This situation pushed the Umayyad Caliph, Abd al-Malik ibn Marwan, to launch a sweeping reform at the end of the 7th century. Old coins bearing human figures and foreign icons were phased out. In their place came new designs with Arabic inscriptions declaring the message of monotheism, La ilaha illa Allah wahdahu la sharka lahu. There is no God but God. He has no partner. This was not merely a matter of aesthetics, it was a political and theological declaration. By erasing other religious symbols from the public sphere, the Caliphate announced that Islam now stood as the sole and legitimate identity of its dominion. Coins became witnesses of political iconoclasm, a material expression of power through the purification of symbols. This pattern of iconoclasm was not without precedent. Islamic tradition itself highlights the destruction of idols at the conquest of Mecca, when Muhammad is said to have cleansed the Kaaba of its statues. From a historical perspective, that act set the tone. Opposing symbols were not only challenged ideologically but physically removed, ensuring public space was purified from competing influences. Jump forward to the 21st century, and the same pattern resurfaces in the actions of ISIS. Claiming to restore a new caliphate, ISIS demolished pre-Islamic sites such as the ancient city of Nimrud, flattened the monuments of Palmyra, and destroyed Shia shrines. Their justification was the same. These were idols, heresies, or rival identities standing against pure monotheism. Behind the brutality lay the same logic as the Umayyad coinage reform. Remove threatening symbols and replace them with a narrative of Islam defined on their own terms. The difference, of course, is stark. In the 7th century, coin reform consolidated political identity. In the 21st, ISIS carried out total destruction of world heritage, using it as both theological cleansing and global propaganda. Through coins and archaeological sites, we see that material culture has always been a battlefield of identity. The Umayyad coinage reform and ISIS's devastation of monuments, though separated by more than a millennium, reveal a clear continuity. Islamic authority has often asserted itself by erasing rival narratives, leaving only one identity visible. From this, we learn that the claim of Islam's timeless perfection and consistency cannot be separated from a long process of iconoclasm, one that stretches from the 7th century all the way to the 21st.